Brent Rooker, you signed a 5-year, $30 million contract with the A's this offseason. Toughest question you're going to get today. What was the first dollar you spent after the ink was dry?
Wow.
Oh, I think it was honestly a house in Sacramento.
Well played.
Settled there for 3 years now. So we went ahead and got some real estate up in Sacramento. So
Now
we're
he's got
excited about that.
$1,500 left in the bank, guys.
And a guest room for us to stay in.
$29,587,000 on it.
I thought it was going to be concert tickets for the Red Clay Strays because we saw them wearing your jersey. Talk to us about this, because this was a great experience right here.
Yeah, this was cool. With those guys, I started following them on Instagram like several years ago. I think they had like 12,000 followers when I first followed them. So, we connected that way. I've messaged with them back and forth a few times since then. And now they've obviously blown up and they're a huge headlining act. So it's been cool to keep up with them and then kind of follow their success, follow their journey, and get to know them a little bit along the way. So they were playing obviously in Tempe early this spring training and got to head over there and check them out and see them live, and it was awesome.
Love it. You and your wife, Allie, welcome to baby girl named Blake back in August. You've already got Blair. She's a big sister now. So what's your favorite part of being a girl dad? For me, it's the track meets because they're really short. I only sat for 4 hours and waited for my daughter to finish in 9th place. It was awesome.
Yeah, we're not quite there yet. I'm sure we'll get there at some point. But no, girls are fun, man. It's a lot of pink. It's a lot of princess stuff. We are very deeply still into Frozen right now. So knowing all the songs and all the Disney sing-along stuff is a blast for me. Watching Blair grow up has been awesome. She's been an incredible big sister to Blake, and she loves helping out with her and playing with her. So it's a true joy to watch them grow up together.
You mentioned the sing-alongs, the Frozen. Do you get full into it at home? Like speaker up, singing with them?
I
love this.
Oh, yeah. Blair's got a little microphone that she carries around singing all the songs with, so I'll sing along with her. She's a performer, man. She likes to sing. She likes to dance. She likes putting on a show, and she likes people watching her do it, so it's fun.
Awesome.
According to one of my sources, I have it on good authority that you promised a random man in Tempe that if you ever have a baby boy, you will name it after him. Do you remember what that man's name was?
No, I'm going to need to hear more about this. I don't think I'm familiar with this.
Okay, yeah. Source was wrong. I just wanted to clear. Okay, we were talking about music before. Last year, the A Celebration song was Sexy Red. What are you guys going to go with this year?
I don't know. We're gonna hopefully go out there and get a win tonight, and then just kind of whatever the speaker ends up on, I'll probably what we'll stick with. So we'll probably give it to Law, after that first one of the season, see what he comes up with, and we'll roll with it.
Dude, I love this. And you're multi-talented too, by the way. I know you sing Frozen and you do all this kind of stuff. You're obviously raking the show. But you get after with some Pilates. Can we talk about this?
Wow.
And where did you get into this? How often are you doing it?
Yeah, so I'm once or twice a week in the off season for the past 3 years. My instructor is my wife's best friend who owns a little studio in her backyard in her garage, and she's got some reformers back there. So I started doing it a few years ago. I really liked it, stuck with it, and yeah, like I said, it's once or twice a week in the off season for me, and I think it's been super beneficial.
Kevin, it's good for the obliques.
Okay,
It's good for the obliques.
Yeah, obliques. When I start tying my shoes, my belly's kind of folding over my underwear, so I know.
Yeah, I can help with that.
Yeah, I know there's a tick thing right there. But hey, Golden Knights. A couple weeks ago, you got a chance to go down there in Vegas and check this out, getting acclimated to the Strip. Talk to us about the energy of that place, because everybody didn't know when Vegas was going to get a hockey team, if it was going to work, and it's worked, and it's been awesome.
It definitely works. The fan base is passionate. They're loud. They're energetic. The vibe, the energy in that arena is electric from puck drop to the end of the third period there. So it was a really cool experience for us. One, just getting to go to a good game. See them play well, see them win, and then two, kind of get to experience the passion of the fan base and the type of crowds we're going to play in front of here in a few years too. So it was great.
Yeah, talk about that. Because listen, you got this pit stop where you guys are going to be in Sacramento for a few years, but how exciting is that, knowing that that's coming in the future and that now you sign this deal to be there and be with the Athletics, for the foreseeable future, to be able to know that 3 years from now you're going into Las Vegas?
It's very cool. We're looking forward to making Sacramento home for the next 3 years. They've been incredibly welcoming and accommodating to us, the city as a whole. So playing there for 3 years is going to be great. And then once we get to Vegas, I think the guys that have been up there a few times and done some PR stuff and done some community stuff kind of expected to, once we get there, to really be one of the better places to play in the league. The stadium's going to be brand new, state-of-the-art, unbelievable. The location's great. Just the amenities surrounding you in the city are going to be fantastic, and we think we're going to be able to build a cool fan base there too. So we're looking forward to getting there, and like I said, we think once we're there, it's going to be an incredible place to play.
Yeah, dude, Ryan was a great blackjack player. She used to get me free rooms, so that's awesome. You get me free rooms now because you're going to be a star. But I do want to ask you one question about opening day. Like, just as a player, are you a dude that just the butterflies when you line up on that line and you're looking at their national anthem? We've got some stuff going on, and it's just go time.
I am butterfly guy before every single game, regular season, spring training, no matter live at bats, the first week of spring training. I don't care what's going on, what it is, what the situation is. I'm antsy, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm ready to get out
One
there.
quick-
So that doesn't go away for me.
Sorry, when live at bats, you just brought back some really bad memories. Do you ever feel like retiring after you faced the first week of live at bats? Because I always felt like
every year.
this is the year I can't hit. They
Every
just
year.
have the advantage, and then 2 weeks we catch up.
Okay, every year, the first 3 at-bats, like, well, everything I worked on in the offseason, we're going to scrap it, none of it works, I can't hit anymore, I don't really know how I've ever gotten a hit before.
Right, it's the
This feels impossible.
Every
feels
hitter knows
impossible.
that.
So, yeah,
We look
it's
forward
tough.
to that
But yeah,
first
even that's right. You gotta get it over with and move forward.
Brett, before we let you go, it is time for Secret Santos. This is the part of the show where you have to tell us a secret about yourself that nobody knows.
Yep.
Yeah, we've done this so many times. I never have anything. My new thing that I'm obsessed with is I've gotten really into chess, and I'm really bad at it, but I'm trying to get good at it.
Okay.
So that's my mission this season. Is I talked to Stephen Kwan because he's a good player.
Oh, yeah.
During spring, and I was like, hey man, like, what do I do? How do I get better? He's like, you just got to keep playing. So got to keep grinding, got to keep learning. That's my thing I'm stuck on right now, and what I'm gonna try to get really good at this
I
season.
like that.
Yeah.
A little piece of advice: try to keep your queen for as long as you can.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
great
That's great.
advice,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Mine's
absolutely.
always
That's what we do here.
Wait, Rook, is this your first time on Intentional Talk?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah, he's
I
usually
think
hero
it
talking
is.
hitting, and I just love watching that. Try to implement
might
it with
be.
my kids, Cash and Canyon, and now, I'm
You get a thing called IT Mojo when you come on too, so you're welcome for
Watch
the
out.
moment
You're
today.
Yeah,
welcome. You're
yeah.
welcome.
Have a good
Thank you guys. I need all the help I can get. So thank you.
You're awesome, dude. Thank you.
Thank you.
Seattle Ballpark cameras turned on. The Mariners are going to host the Athletics, first of a 4-game set. Julio Rodriguez, after a down year, Harold, after a down year, is he going to find it again in 2025?
Greg, I do think he will find it again. If I can find this thing to tap on so I can hear you.
I'll just yell.
No, I think the biggest thing he's got people that can help him get back to being himself. You remember spring training, Greg, his rookie year, you were going off on Julio, how great a player he was. Let me go to video real quick and explain to you why I think he'll have such a big year. Because if you look at Julio, this is what we see. One of the best players in the sport. Athletic, charming, great kid, right? This is the rookie season. I want you to notice his swing. How he was finishing and getting through the balls and pulling it. He got so caught up in trying to hit the ball the other way, and he got too steep in his swings. 24, he said he struggled. He just wasn't staying through the baseball. And by 25, this is spring training. I want you to notice this swing right here. Shooting the ball like he did his rookie year right there, two-handed, but he's actually added another spice to it. Pulling the ball with his one-handed finish, keeping him through the plane a little bit longer, and then this one. To shoot a ball down the line, he can use his athleticism, but to shoot a ball also to opposite field, right field. Now, who did that better than anybody? Kevin Seitzer. He's over from the Braves, the hitting coach. Kevin used to shoot that ball the other way off Dan Plesac all the time, I guarantee you, Dan. But look at the finish. He's a master at being able to stay through the baseball. But he also they brought back Edgar. There's nobody better in staying through the ball and finishing properly. All right, getting the most of where you're going. You talk about staying on plane. Look at that one-hand finish for Edgar, driving the ball the opposite way. And when I saw Edgar was spending time with Julio, getting a chance to talk hitting with him, but now working with him as well, he hits this ball right here in spring training. I went, uh-oh, something special brewing in Seattle. Look at this swing.
Wow.
I mean, that is a finish. And what I'm seeing is kind of what you're talking about with Buster Posey. A lot of guys are coming back from those early days. Look at this swing from Julio. Catch the ball out front, drive it the other way, and look where his body finishes. All the force going to right center. So I love this, Greg. We're going to get out here, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You know, a lot of people talk about staying on plane, and this goes back to like those early 90s hitters, right? Being able to get here, boom, stay through it, and finish with that one hand. What it does, it allows you to extend and stay on plane a little bit longer. Getting there and finishing like that, being able to drive a ball. Notice also catching the ball out front. Boom, whether I'm hitting the ball, pulling it, opposite field, whatever. If you were to hit fungos, Greg, you throw a ball up and you hit it where? Out in front of you.
Yeah.
If it's a ground ball, fly ball, whatever. So Julio being able to do this right here. I was telling Lisa about this, that I want to be able to sit here and sit there. Lisa's our director, if you guys don't know. She's the best because she can sit here and shoot a ball right at
Watch it,
Greg
man. Watch
and Dan.
it. Don't hit the moneymaker.
Right at Greg and Dan.
My
I'm
goodness.
going to get him. Here you go, Lisa. I told you I was going to hit him.
Look at this.
Here it is, right there. Oh, I just missed him.
What kind of teammate are you, man?
One more.
It's opening day. He's really trying to hit us.
Just duck, I'll catch it.
Oh, that was perfect. It hit the net.
That was a bullet, too.
It was a bull.